Now then, last week, Alison and Dermot met chef John Watts, whose life had been transformed thanks to the Duke of Edinburgh award scheme.
Yes, after being sentenced to 6.5 years in prison, John turned his life around and went on to become a talented chef and social media sensation. And he's back today to make his delicious chicken and... How do I say it? I never always say this wrong.
Prosciutto.
That one.
Milanese.
There we go. And that is what he's made us today.
Channeling a bit of De Campo there.
I know, that really was.
You say that the Duke of Edinburgh Awards saved your life.
Absolutely. I was 18 years old when I went into prison, so if you can imagine being that young with such a sort of, what at the time seemed like such a big sentence, I felt like my life had no future, like I wasn't ever going to be able to achieve anything. So at that moment in time, just escaping the cycle of reoffending was success. Later on down the line, just getting a job was success. So for now to have found something that I'm so deeply passionate about is insane, and that came from... at the beginning, the Duke of Edinburgh's award, because I needed to pick a skill section, and I picked cooking.
You had a mood board, didn't you?
A mood board, yeah. Do you want to see it?
You got it?
Yeah.
So this is very personal to me, and I wouldn't usually show anybody this, but it's got me there, photoshopped over Gino, on this morning
on the
cooking.
Show. Because was this something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, definitely. And this is something that's important for me to show, I think, because there'll be people watching this from all walks of life, and some of those will be people that were in similar situation than I was 13, 14, 15 years ago.
Absolutely.
So for me, you know, I want people to see that and realise that, you know, whatever you want to achieve, you can, you know, I'm here, you know.
Tick this one off your bucket
list. It's from
list.
the mood board to
Here
the
we
kitchen.
go.
Away you go.
I think I'm here. Yeah. Right, so I'm doing a chicken and prosciutto Milanese with a little bit of a twist. So first I'm going to bash out a chicken breast. So
get stuck in if
you want to bash it out to about 1/2 centimetre thick, and then this is basically going to mean it's tender all the way through, and it's going to cook quicker and evenly. So I'm going to prepare a quick garlic butter. So I've just got some softened butter, some chopped parsley. I'm going to mix that up and spread it all over the chicken breast. So for me, cooking should be fun, and I think this is going to give off, you know, the Italians might go a bit crazy. This is going to give off some chicken Kiev vibes. So I'm just going to spread that garlic butter over, followed by some cheese. So I've gone for a Dutch Gouda because this is the one that you can find in every supermarket that works the best.
Nice. So
if I send people out for an Italian cheese, they're going to be looking all day.
Yeah, make it easy for us, John.
Yeah, exactly. Easy.
This is so good, by the way. I'll let you carry on, but wow.
So I'm just going to place some prosciutto over the top and bash that in. So the prosciutto is going to seal in the cheese and the garlic butter. And then I've got 3 different trays, so one of flour, one of egg, one of breadcrumbs. So I'm just going to panne this.
See, that's a good trick to tell people to do the 3 trays, because, you know, when you try and attempt these things at home and then the kitchen becomes a mess, it's quite an organised way of doing it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Something like this is a very messy job, so you need to be organised. And when you're organised, you can get it done very quickly as well. So here I've got the finished Milanese, so hot pan, sunflower oil or vegetable oil. So one way of telling that it's ready is by dropping a few breadcrumbs in. I can see they're sizzling.
Right.
So I'm going to go in there, fry that for a couple of minutes.
Oh, it sounds good.
Is that a couple of minutes on each side?
Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes, depending how thick it is. But for me, for this one, it's going to be at 2 to 3 minutes each side. Right. And it's going to be golden and crispy, cooked all the way through. Traditionally, this is going to be served with a spaghetti pomodoro, which is like pasta, tomatoes, basil. I've gone for a fried egg just to be a little bit different.
Love it.
And so that's is that an Italian twist, or is that something that Gino De Campo would go, what the hell is that on there?
I think he'd have a heart attack, to be honest.
Well, don't worry, it can't be worse than when I told him I put salad cream on spaghetti bolognese. Do you remember that?
Yes, that was a crucial moment.
I got very frightened.
Yeah. I've cut the white off my egg because you know, I think anyone who watches this will know it's not my thing. With the yolk, it's so creamy. It's delicious. Yeah,
good,
delicious.
Good.
What have you got with it on the rocket on the side?
So just rock it with a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil and lemon juice, which for me, you can't beat just a simple dressing just to lift it slightly.
And do you know what's good about this? It's something that you could really do at home with the kids. Like, they love all that sort of messy play, as I call it, getting involved. And it's not as fancy as it sounds and as beautiful as it tastes. It's relatively simple. I feel like I could achieve it. I don't feel scared to attempt it.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's one I prepared earlier.
Well
Love
done.
it. Got your first one in. Perfect.
So once that is cooked on both sides, cooked all the way through, I'm just going to serve that with the fried egg.
Look at that.
I'll eat that one later.
Yeah, do.
And then just finish with some grated parmesan.
All over.
So here's the Italian part.
Here we go. So delicious.
That's brilliant. And it's so tasty.
Yeah, really fresh tasting.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Duke would be enormously proud of you.
Absolutely
I'm absolutely
right.
sure. You epitomise and embody everything that the award scheme stands for. What would you say to anybody who might be watching this and be thinking maybe in the headspace you were 10 years ago?
Wow. I think just jump on any opportunity you can and believe that, you know, greater things are possible, because I very much thought nothing was possible for me as a 18, 19, 20-year-old. And that, you know, cooking on this morning, it's on my vision board. So I think, you know, believe in yourself. I think self-belief goes so far.
Really?
And you recommend the award scheme?
Absolutely. Like I say, it saved my life, not just changed it, it saved my life. So personally, I think all young people should take part. It's, you know, known for being quite a higher class, you know, for a higher class of people. Yeah. You know, I think for anyone in all walks of life.
Yeah.
That's not what it's for.
No, definitely
People
not.
misunderstand and think
It's so true.
From a rehabilitation view, I mean, I think it should be in all the young offenders, all the prisons, because it gives you something to focus on. It makes you feel like you're going to achieve things. Like, well, you do achieve things. You achieve an award.
Yeah. And hope and, I suppose, belief in the future.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that is so important.
Really important.
Well, well done.
Well
amazing.
done.
Food's sensational. Your debut cooking on the telly, you finished in absolutely perfect time.
Yeah.
Everything was good.
Couldn't have gone better.
So, no, it couldn't have gone any better.
Fantastic.
Firmly ticked off your bucket list, John.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. And it is absolutely
gorgeous.
delicious
I'm just
as well.
going to... I've probably done this at the wrong point, haven't I? Quickly.
Yeah, someone's got to talk. It'll be me. For all the recipe details, take a look at our This Morning app.